Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys like my videos. This is a story of what if Naruto becomes the Black Death of Konoha. Naruto changes in the Wave arc. It all starts from the bridge that Tazuna built. Before we start, be sure to check the description for the creator of this great fanfic, and don't forget to subscribe and leave a like and give review of this video. So let's start. Chapter 2. Intensive training begins. Naruto had woken up early the next day. He wanted to train for a while before breakfast. He had left a note on the counter for Tsunami before he left. He walked the short distance to the small clearing he had found. What should I work on? Naruto thought as he pulled out the scrolls and unsealed all the bookcases. Naruto took one ninjutsu scroll from each bookcase, one taijutsu scroll, one kenjutsu scroll, 3 fuinjutsu scrolls. He also found chakra control exercises. This should be enough for a morning exercise. Naruto thought as he resealed all the bookcases. Come on, I need 160 clones. Naruto thought as he crossed his fingers. Shadow clone jutsu. Naruto exclaimed as 320 clones appeared. Okay, not quite what I was looking for. Naruto thought. But it is okay. Naruto added in his head as he split the clones up to do the training. Naruto used his chakra to climb up a tree until he got to a branch and did upside down sit-ups. Not only did this work his physical strength but his chakra control. He also watched his clones working on the various things. It had been 2 hours straight of Naruto doing sit-ups when he saw Sakura coming. Naruto released the chakra holding to the tree and fell to the ground. He flipped at the last second and landed on his feet as he dispelled all the clones. He swayed under the knowledge he gained, but he shook his head, clearing it. He turned to see Sakura walking up to him. Hey Naruto. Sakura called as Naruto turned to her. His hood hand flipped up onto his head while he fell to the ground. Hey Sakura. Naruto said as she stopped in front of him. How can I help you? Naruto asked. You are strong, right? Sakura asked as Naruto nodded. Is there any way you could help me grow stronger? Sure. Naruto said. But first you need to increase your chakra reserves. Naruto told her. How did you increase your chakra so much? Sakura asked. That is a secret. Naruto said to her. But I do knows ways that will increase your chakra reserves. Naruto told her. What you have to do is empty your chakra reserves and let them refill. Naruto told her. How should I do that? Sakura asked. You can climb the tree with chakra until you can't anymore. Naruto suggested. That should be enough to drain your chakra. How long can you do that kind of training? Sakura asked. I would say about 2 maybe 3 days before I got my second wind. Naruto told her, shocking her. My chakra reserves are massive, you will most likely never get the amount of chakra I hold now. Naruto added. Are you insulting me? Sakura asked. No, I am just stating a fact. Naruto said. Not even the Hokage has as much chakra as I do. Naruto told her, which shocked her. Ask Kakashi-sensei. No one in Konoha can create as many shadow clones as I can. Most Junin can make 1 or 2 powerful clones while I can create hundreds of clones at least Chunin level chakra capacities. Naruto explained to her. Wow. Sakura said. So pick a tree and climb it. Naruto told her. Okay. She said as she went to a tree. Oh, and if you need a sparring partner, I will make you a few clones to fight. Naruto told her as he crossed his fingers and made 320 clones and assigned them to do certain tasks as he walked up the tree next to Sakura's and climbed it to a branch and attached his hands to the branch with his chakra. He started to do pull-ups while dangling 50 feet in the air. He did this for 2 hours as Sakura ran up the tree next to him. He released his chakra and fell to the ground, landing on his feet. Sakura. Naruto called up to her. Ya Naruto. Sakura asked as she landed next to her. Why don't you take a break? Naruto asked as he saw her panting. Nah, I can go a few more times. Sakura said. How about sparring? Naruto asked as he made shadow clones. That way you are still training but you are giving your chakra coils a rest. Working this much could break your chakra coils. Naruto added. How do you know that? Sakura asked. I have had cracks in my chakra coils. Naruto told her. It hurt like hell. Naruto added. Okay, these clones will come at you one at a time. Naruto told her. But just to warn you, they may disengage and another will attack from a different direction. I will be going for a run. Naruto told her simply as he started to run. He spent another hour running around when he saw a building in the middle of the forest. That is odd, Naruto thought as he slowly crept towards the building and looked through one of the windows to see the two thugs that attempted to kidnap Tsunami and Inari. Around them were 20 other thugs. Once those Konoha shinobi leave, we will run over the village again. One of the thugs said. Yeah, and without that weird shinobi that killed half of us without blinking an eye, it will be easy. Another said. Naruto slowly started to back up, not looking where he was going, and backed right up into a person. What are you do? His sentence was cut off as Naruto slashed out, slicing through his throat with his katana. He fell to the ground, clutching his neck. Shit. Naruto thought as he made a clone before he dragged the dead man away. The clone had hinged himself into the dead man. Naruto concealed the man in a hole before leaping away. Naruto appeared next to Sakura before dispelling the clones in a large puff of smoke. Sakura, come with me, Naruto said as he processed all the information. He instantly turned and leapt away towards Tazuna's house. What is it, Naruto? Sakura asked. Some thugs stayed back, Naruto told her as they leapt from branch to branch. I left a clone to act as a guard I took out. Naruto told her. Once we have a plan, I will dispel the clone so I know the routines of the people. Naruto told her as they landed in front of the house. Naruto walked in and walked towards Kakashi. Naruto, what is wrong? Kakashi asked. Some of the thugs didn't take my threat seriously. Naruto told him as he nodded. I figured a few wouldn't. Kakashi said. I have a clone take the place of someone I took out after I found the place. Naruto told him. How did you take him out? Kakashi asked as Naruto stayed silent. I thought so. I don't like to kill, but it would have been too hard to lug him all the way to where Sakura was and then here. Naruto told him. I know, I have had to do that too. Kakashi said. Naruto, how can you kill so heartlessly? Sakura asked. I could tell you, but I don't think you would like the answer. Naruto told her. You might not want to be a shinobi after I tell you. Do you think you can handle it? Naruto asked as Sakura nodded. I turn my heart off to all emotions when I kill. Naruto told her as she looked appalled. I know it is cruel, but it is the way of a shinobi. Kakashi-sensei does it too. Naruto told Sakura as Kakashi nodded. The only thing that separates shinobi from murders is the fact that we do things for the greater good of the village. Naruto added. I remember my first kill. Naruto said. Do you remember that week and a half I didn't come to school? Naruto asked as Sakura nodded. I had killed someone who tried to kill me. You were 9. Sakura exclaimed. Naruto nodded. I was so grief-stricken, until the old man told me something. Naruto told her. What was it? Sakura asked. I can't tell you until you get your first kill. Naruto told her. Or else you won't get what I tell you. Naruto added as he turned to Kakashi. What are we going to do, Kakashi-sensei? Naruto asked. You are still incapacitated, along with Sasuke. Naruto said. Come up with a plan and run it by me. Kakashi said. I won't be able to help for a week and we have to go back in 3 days. Kakashi added. Okay, I will be thinking about it. Naruto said. This leaves only Sakura and I, Naruto thought. I could just rush the building, but in the chaos some could escape and gather followers. We will have to make a decisive move. Naruto thought as he walked out. Sakura, come on. Naruto said as she followed. Naruto, what are you thinking about? She asked. A plan for taking them all out at once. Naruto said. You could rush them with shadow clones. Sakura said. I thought of that, but in the chaos a few might be able to escape and gather followers. Naruto told her. We would be doing nothing. Naruto added. While we train I will set a few clones aside to discuss plans. Naruto told her as they made it to the clearing. Naruto placed a seal on the ground and pushed chakra into it. A bookcase appeared, shocking Sakura. In this bookcase is about 200 scrolls on different taijutsu styles. Naruto told her. Find one you like and practice it. Naruto ordered as he laid out more seals and unsealed more bookcases. He replaced the scrolls he had taken and took some new ones. He sealed all the bookcases away. Naruto, where did you get all these? Sakura asked. Zabuza told me about his hideout before he died. Naruto told her simply. That is where I got this cloak and all the scrolls. Naruto told her before he made more clones. He set aside a few and instructed them to come up with plans on what to do. Naruto cracked his neck. Now to spar. Naruto said as he made even more clones. Naruto was currently defending against his clones. Sparks were flying all over the place as Naruto parried the attacks. He slipped under an attack and dealt a devastating blow to the clone, making it disperse. He kicked out as another clone attacked, dispersing that one too. It didn't take Naruto long to take out the set of clones. Naruto stretched before making a lot more clones and had them attack him at once. For a while Naruto struggled to keep up with the mass number of clones, suffering from several cuts and bruises that didn't take too long to heal. But he soon found a pattern and started to dispel clones one at a time. He was slowly gaining speed. It got to the point that Naruto's arm was a blur of movement around him. Cloud of smoke surrounded Naruto. I am going to need to get weights, Naruto thought as he destroyed another clone with a well-placed slash. The clones weren't getting as many hits as when they had started. Naruto was growing in ability exponentially. With every clone he beats, fewer times he gets hit. By the time he finished the last clone, none of them could hit him. Naruto was drenched in sweat, so he took his cloak and coat off to reveal a metal mesh shirt under it. Sakura had stopped practicing the taijutsu she was learning and turned to gawk at Naruto. She could see his muscles flex under the shirt. Even inner Sakura was speechless. When the hell did Naruto get muscles like that? Sakura thought as she shook her head. What am I thinking? I love Sasuke-kun. Sakura thought again. But look at that body. It is like a god. Inner Sakura exclaimed. I am not listening. Sakura thought as inner Sakura went on and on about Naruto. Naruto, I need a sparring partner. Sakura called. Okay. Naruto said as he made her a few clones. Don't worry, they will just use taijutsu. Naruto told her as the clones walked over. Thanks, she said as started to fight with the clones. That was odd, I thought I saw her staring at me. Naruto thought as he shook his head. Too bad I don't have a crush on her. Naruto thought as he sat down and closed his eyes. Naruto's mindscape drip, 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 drip. What is that? Naruto thought as he opened his mind to see that he wasn't in the forest anymore. He looked at the ceiling and saw pipes leading all over the place. The ground was covered in water, but he wasn't getting wet. This place is odd. Naruto thought as he saw light pouring out of a room. Maybe someone is in there. Naruto thought before he walked towards the door. Naruto looked into the room to see a large cage with the kanji for seal on the door. He saw two red slitted eyes snap open. So you have come, a voice said from inside the cage. It took you long enough. The voice said again. I mean, you woke me up 3 years ago. The voice said as it moved closer to the cage gate. What are you? Naruto asked as he saw tails weaving behind the creature. Why, I am the so feared 9-tailed demon fox Kyubi no Kitsune. Kyubi told Naruto. Do not fret, human, I am not a demon that they have said. None of the tailed beasts are. We are what the people of your world calls summons. The 9 most powerful ones. I am the queen. If you aren't a demon, then why did you attack Konoha? Naruto asked with narrowed eyes. I attacked because I was forced to. Kyubi told him. Both times. She added as Naruto looked confused. The first time I attacked, I was forced to in the battle between Madara Uchiha and Hashirama Senju, your Shodaime Hokage. Madara Uchiha used his Mangekyo Sharingan to control me. But Hashirama Senju's would release jutsus were able to weaken me enough for his wife Mito Senju to seal me into herself. Making her the first Jinchuriki of myself. Herself and I were friends. But then she was dying and the humans feared that I would attack again, so they pulled my soul out of her and sealed me into Kushina Uzumaki, my second Jinchuriki. She found love and had a son. That son became my third and hopefully last Jinchuriki. You know my parents? Naruto asked. Yes, I do, they were great people. Kyubi told him. Kushina died a while after I was forced out of her by Madara Uchiha, then I was forced to attack Konoha, but Minato Namikaze was able to seal me into you, cancelling the control Madara had over me. Kyubi explained. Now I am back to my cheery self. Kyubi added. Why aren't you mad about being sealed? Naruto asked. Because once I was sealed into Mito Senju, I knew that I was destined to die eventually. Kyubi told Naruto. Every time I am unsealed and resealed, a little part of me is left behind in the previous Jinchuriki. Eventually nothing would be left of me but pure chakra. Kyubi explained. My mind would be erased and nothing would be left but a mindless beast. Wow. Naruto said. Well, I guess chances are you won't be unsealed. Naruto said. I hope so, but you will never know. Kyubi told him. The best that I could do is prepare you for what is to come. She added. First of all is that you need to place this seal onto your cloak. Kyubi said as a seal formed on the water in front of Naruto. That cloak of yours is made of chakra-conducting metals. The chakra circulates through the cloak and into you now, but with this seal it will block the chakra to go back into yourself. She explained. As the cloak gains chakra it gains in weight. Kyubi told him. Now you should go back, your teammate just finished the last clone. Kyubi told him before pushing him out of his subconscious with a surge of her power. Real-world Naruto cracked open an eye right as Sakura beat the last clone. How was the sparring? Naruto asked. They were fine. Sakura said as Naruto nodded. I thought you had fallen asleep. Sakura said. I didn't, I was just meditating. Naruto told her. How long have I been out for? Naruto asked. Nearly 3 hours. Sakura said. Okay. Naruto said as he dispersed all the clones. He noticed that every time he did this type of training the strain on his mind was getting less and less. Seems the clones had come up with a plan. Naruto said. Then played rock paper scissors for 3.5 hours. Then added in his head. Oh, that is good, what is it? Sakura asked as Naruto explained it to her. And, you will know what the plan is when it is put into action. Pete, wow, that is amazing, Naruto. Sakura complimented. Thank you. Naruto said smiling. Come on, let's get back, it is almost time for lunch. Naruto said smiling at her. Plus you look like you are about to drop from exhaustion. He added with a smile. Gee, sorry I don't have your unlimited energy. Sakura said sarcastically. End of chapter 2. Intensive training begins. Thanks for listening, I hope you guys liked it. Don't forget to subscribe and leave a like for more what ifs and support the author. See you guys in the next video.